Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Adam back here, and today I have another video. This time it is a review of my Mandalorian Hunter from Star Wars The Old Republic. So this armor set appears in the Star Wars The Old Republic game, and it is just a very cool armor. I remember seeing this armor for the first time and just knowing that I had to make this figure. So yeah, it was a really fun process too. There was a lot of sculpting involved, which I'll get into in a second. I wasn't really sure what blaster to give him, so if you'll notice, this is just a Clone Army Customs blaster from Battlefront, but I think it looks fine with this figure. But yeah, so without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, so starting off with the helmet features two various shades of blue, and I kind of mixed these together at the top. You'll see it's kind of messy. That was intentional. I didn't really like it just being sort of like, you know, just like different sections just cut off by a straight line, so I kind of blended them together. I think it gives it a nice, this sort of battle damaged or worn effect. But yeah. The two shades of blue were just using an apple barrel bright blue color, which I then mixed with various shades of white. And yeah, the dark blue basically covers the top and the back. And then there is that dark red stripe going down the back and white stripes going around the helmet in various spots, including up at the top there. And you can see the fin is actually elevated. That's why this line elevates as well, with the white crossing over between the sculpt and the base of the helmet. And yeah, at the base of the fin there is the white stripe there, and then there is gray on the sides to mimic sort of the various details that were on the side of the helmet, I guess. And the visor is also pretty much shortened and cut off on the edges. I did this intentionally. I sculpted the sides, just basically keeping everything except the visor, and then I went in with some black paint and touched up various spots. So yeah, you'll also notice that the visor in the mouth area is also thinned out, and it has a gray outline going around it. So yeah, that is the helmet. It's just a black stud head underneath, but the torso then features the same blue, the same light blue, and then the back features a sculpt, which is basically just three different pieces. You can see the mark here and there separating them, and there's white stripes and the black dots right there. And then there is a pocket, which I got from Nate's Minifigs, that I just added on the back because it looked kind of plain. And then the light blue wraps around the hips. And if we move the gun here, we can see that there are two pockets on either side of the torso and a belt that has dark blue outlines with the lighter blue going down the middle. And then there is a sculpt for a little front pocket thing, whatever you want to call it, with some black and white paint on it. And then the sides of the torso have the little indents with black paint, and then the front center has the light blue and the white stripes. And up at the top of the torso where the breastplate is, there's two sculpts actually. You can see the outline for the little armor piece right there, and then the bigger armor piece there. There was just various details that, you know, don't really show up on a Lego figure, but I still wanted to do, so I still made the little armor piece, even if you can't really see it, but the black dot there represents basically the center of it, if you can see the outline. And then there are these two little stripes that I made out of Procreate, painted in black, and then the white. So yeah, and then the arms feature a shoulder sculpt, and then I used just some Procreate for the rest of it too, just three different strands going down, and then the little I don't know what you want to call it, like gauntlet I guess, with some black paint and painted blue. So yeah, and then the shoulder pads are painted gray and the blue. And then the left arm is a little bit different, but much of the same. The base is pretty much the same, except the gauntlet is a little bit differently shaped. And then we have an ammo belt sort of thing, just on the arm. I think it looks really cool, especially from the front. And yeah, it's just painted blue with the white. And so finally, the legs are painted the same color blue as the rest of the figure, with the hips right there painted, the hip connector, and then the representing the the crotch area, the protector. And then the two pieces up here at the top of the legs are both armor pieces that I sculpted. And then the knee pads are Nate Minifigs Mandalorian armor knee pads, which I painted the blue and then the black. And then I added these little bits on the bottom and painted them gray and blue. And then I added the stripes and the boot outline and the paint wraps all the way around. So yeah, overall this was a really fun figure to make, and there was a lot more detail on this figure than probably most of the figures I do. And yeah, I mean, it was just really fun, and I hope to do more figures from the Old Republic soon. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and this is goodbye, and have a nice day.